with Red Bull up front, touching distance. As,
We're live. We're live. It's better than it was.
Zenboy and Silby scrapping away back there. Life May's got his little gap, and that's phase 5 still looking for a way around. Looks into the fast chicane. Oh, sorry, that's not the fast chicane. It's the corner before the fast chicane, but still so close. Wheel to wheel. It's got the inside line, actually. Oh, but Lux covers him off into the fast chicane. Lux gone wider than phase. And now down to what is 2 difficult corners, 2 hard braking zones, both 90-degree corners. Looked the better of the first one, and the second one, oh, it's equal. Oh, Look's got a better jump, and a mistake there from FaZe, giving him a bit of an ache.
So exciting. Sorry about the technical difficulties, everyone. We are back up. I'm just checking if this is working. Because it may be working now. We'll just have to check. We'll find out in just a second.
And up at front, a bit of a gap for me now. 1.4 seconds between P1 and P2. Sorry that you may have missed the start with some difficulties with the graphics and everything slowing up. Well, the racing's here, which is the most important part, after all.
This is a crash. It's a crash. It's Silby. It's Silby.
Silby.
He's
yeah,
stuck.
He's gone.
He's stuck.
And he's
whether he'll be let out or not, that's a different question.
He's going to be able to get back on track.
There he
goes.
He
is back on track.
Oh, exciting stuff there.
Lucky. The first crash, really. Everyone got through these first 6 laps quite easily. As the lead runners onto the straight now, about to start lap 7.
Yeah,
Life for me holding position quite well. Hazefire making great ground. He's in P4, and so is Awful and Zenboy. Berto's gained a little bit of time. Aston Martin, none of them here today, which is a big blow for them in the championship. Race 1, very, very good. FaZe is going to want to gain that time back. Brush with the wall there. As
Sorry for the lag. If we are experiencing lag on the stream, it may be a little bit glitchy, but I will try and improve this for future streams. So it's slightly laggy, but yeah, we'll get into it. Don't worry, everyone.
Yeah, and Awful. Sorry, Hayes beginning to build a bit of a gap now between the car behind, which is Awful, the Alpha Tauri. So that's what you want to see. That Alpha Tauri qualified, actually. I'll let you know. That Alpha Tauri qualified P14, and he's running P5 right now. A great start for him.
Yeah, fantastic start for him. So lucked, like we expected. Sadly, we won't be able to view him since I don't think he jumped in and out his car.
Zenboy also gaining positions. Zenboy's P10. And Berto losing 1 position off the start, actually. He qualified P6, now in P7. Scorch, he was right up there with the leaders at one point, is now down P8. He must have had a bit of a moment back in the early stages of this race. And that is FaZe! FaZe 5 has gone off! And he's gone into the runoff zone. And he's down in P4. Or P3, sorry. FaZe making a mistake. He went into the runoff zone. He obliged to the rules, going around the little bollards down there at turn 4. And that is not what you want to see from the man. Looked getting a huge gap now. He was already kind of big, but
now it's Life for Me that's behind Lux now in the Alpine.
Yeah, Life for Me down in P2. The Alpine, who we thought would be a little competitive. He's still
competitive.
Now in
He's
P2.
Still doing good.
Yep, and that is a FaZe. He's caught up already kind of a little bit. He's managed to stay. He's only managed to lose 1 position, staying in front of Hazefire, who locks up there actually in the final corner. Awful, I think, got past Zenboy Gaming, or I might have not switched actually. But yeah, 4 seconds looks lead now.
Apollox in P12, so it's a horrific day for the Mercedes drivers. Absolutely horrific.
And phase 5 now, he's going to have the charge on that Alpine. He's got Hayes behind him, who's going to want to make a statement in this early race of the season. he's losing time. Looked as you could say he's got a clean stroll, but it's not going to be as easy as we've shown. You can be fighting for the lead, and mistakes can happen. It's not an easy track, as we've
definitely running down
seen
in P7.
from Hayes.
Down in P... Right behind Zenboy Gamer.
That is actually Kendo, whatever his name is, Kendi, who is on the edge of a penalty already. So that is
That's the Red Bull,
2
isn't it?
away, I believe. Yeah, the Red Bull man who's driving on behalf of Noah Gamer. Not only is he not in the points, but he's 2 CCs away from the first drive-through penalty of the season. Not what we want to see.
He's behind CR3 at the moment. I think he's fighting someone at the moment. That's a Pollux. What's going on there? Lovely little battle going on here. Very close at the moment, but I think Pollux is going to come out on top in that Mercedes of his. Very, very close. But it seems actually Kenji is pulling away slightly.
Seems like it. And I'd like to say LifeMate has gained on look. It was 4 seconds, now 3.3. And that's good news for the Alpine. And that also brings FaZe closer. I think it looks like Noah may have not have had a good lap, but here's Zenboy Gamer on Awful. Awful on Zenboy Gamer. He has got him going into the fast chicane now. Awful has got past Zenboy Gamer, but Zenboy is going to be coming back at him in due course in the next few corners, but Awful maintaining a little bit of a gap now.
Lovely. Very close between them, though. This is for P6
very close.
at the moment. P5, sorry. Oh, and he goes down the inside.
Yeah. Oh, and
Lovely
Zenboy
move.
Regains his position. Is going to be very close down the straight. Zenboy gets his position back in those final corners.
Wow.
As the pit window is now open,
Going to be quite
for
interesting
drivers to come and make their first stops of the race.
Yeah. The Alpines, I can't even see half the Alpine. Like the front half, I can see.
The Bacon Flakes is the first man behind a big gap from P8 to P9. As that is Kenji and Apollo. Kenji getting past Apollo, actually. As CR Freak dives into the pits of his first stop. Let's watch. Oh, he's a bit slow on the entry. He's missed the pits. He's missed the box.
Slightly.
But he gets there in the end.
First person to box
that is
there.
a stop
Lovely.
for him. First pit
Tyres
stop.
are very degradable around here, aren't they? A lot of
and Kenny's got a DCP.
Oh, has he? Oh, we're going to have to watch him serve that out. That awful drive-through penalty. Very early in the race, 12 laps in, and it's already a drive-through penalty, so it's not good for him. But yeah.
Indeed, and that was Kenny actually who just got past Apollo. Down up in P10, managed to get into the points, but he's got a penalty now. From points to penalty within a lap, which is not what you want to be having, especially Red Bull having a lot of people missing actually from this race. Noah Gamer, the man who qualified pole, so that's why Kenny's driving for him, and the team boss also not here to make strategic calls, which could be bad.
I wonder when Locked is going to pit though, because usually he's a solo driver sometimes, but sometimes that can result in
indeed. And here's Kendi Willy Box. Yep. Kendi.
Oh, and he misses. He hits the entry wall. Oh,
Kendi, he makes it in the end.
Make sure he doesn't change his tyres.
Oh, I think, what is he doing? He's actually boxing.
He's not changing his tyres.
Drive through. And he stopped in the box. That's a huge loss of time.
Didn't even change his tyres, so I think it's still legal though. So he's still.
He didn't change his tyres. He stopped, and he's now lapped. First lap, man.
That's Zenboy Gamer versus Awful going down the main straight, right behind Hazefire actually, who is in P4 at the moment. Very close.
Awful has maintained the overtake he got on Zenboy a few laps back, and they're going on Hazefire, and Looked is beginning to claw a bit of a gap back. Was 3.3, now 4, and but Phase 5 hunting down the Alpine. Scorch, the other Ferrari driver who was right in the mix at the start, he's down in P8. A bit of a drop back for him, which is not too good. As Hayes goes a little wide there, he's got Awful and that battle behind him. And 10 is quite close. Don't think he'll make a move unless there's a bit of an issue with Awful, who's can be fast actually, and Zenboy also can be fast in that Alpine. It's going to be a frustrating race for some of these guys. But
CC is very easy.
oh, and phase 5 goes down the inside of Life for me
That's
into the final corner.
close right there.
Phase
Just
5.
missed it.
Yeah, I only just caught it in my eye. Phase 5 now, back in P2. The gap's gone up again, twice 2 seconds in this past 2 laps. So Hayes is into the pits now.
Oh,
and he missed his box. But he pits.
Nevertheless.
And Hayes.
Very close race so far then. Although the leader of Locked has literally run away with it. Obviously, we would want to spectate him, but we can't spectate him for some reason. So, sorry about that, everyone.
And Apollo's got a drive-through penalty as well.
Not good for the Mercedes crew.
That's the Mercedes. Speaking of Apollo, he's fighting Silby and he's not boxing.
Interesting. He has 3 laps to serve it, so won't be very good to see.
Yeah, phase 5 still battling Life May down the straight. Life May in touching distance, and he's got the better run. And Life May round on the straight. He's got back P2.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Good job there, but Phase is going to come back in the Ferrari. The fight for second, the most entertaining part of the race is coming up. He's lapped CR Freak, and he's now coming up 2 lap. Silent Gamer.
Silent Gamer, that. Just pulled a...
And, yeah, Kenji down in P15, dead last. After that terrible miss.
It's very close between Life of Me and Phase Kid right now. What's going to happen now? Coming into this... The 4th chicane, I think. There we go, coming through there. Coming up to this long left-hander. Is he going to get it down straight? Close. He's going very quick. Very fast chicane coming up now.
By the way, Phase did re-overtake, but Life Mate going to try and get it back. And
very close
that
right
is, Kendi nearly, he's 1 CC away from a second penalty. So that's terrible for him. And Zenboy.
Not good for them. Very close still, though. Very, very close. So we're going to keep on with them for a little while.
And Ken still 1 away from that penalty. I think. Has he just got it? No. But Awful and Zenboy both boxing. Oh, look how close that is. The battle going into the pit lane.
There's a McLaren on the side of the track. There's a McLaren. I think that is
Zenboy boxed. Zenboy boxed.
Yeah, but there's a McLaren on the side of the track. I don't know where that's come from.
Where is that?
It's just a McLaren. On the exit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn 5, I think. So after the second chicane.
Oh yeah. How strange.
Is that Milov Baconflake's car?
I'm going to delete that, actually, because that's no one's driving that. So, strange one.
It couldn't have been Milov because he hasn't lost time. So, it must have been some random person coming on track.
And Bobody's serving his drive-through pen, and Zenboy actually has to serve his penalty again because he came in and he boxed.
Yeah, so you're going to have to do that again. Type that in chat.
Oh, Apollo slams into the wall there.
Oh dear, coming out the final turn. Very sharp turn when you think about it. Trying to go flat out for it, but it just doesn't work.
Kenji boxes.
For new tyres.
And he's got a penalty, actually.
Oh dear. Hayes Fire doing pretty well though. P6. And it seems Berta Beppe actually. P4 at the moment. Whether that's just because he hasn't boxed yet, I don't know. Well done to the Alfa Romeo driver there. Behind him is Scorch. So Scorch in the Ferrari. So I'm guessing they just haven't boxed yet.
Yeah, Scorch not boxing yet, gaining positions from that pit. And there isn't.
Nearly about halfway through the race now. Very close so far.
So Candy still has to box and serve that penalty.
Hmm.
Which is not going to do him any favors.
So it's going to be quite hard for the drivers at the moment because
And
of
there is
the...
Scott. He's boxing with Bo Buddy.
Oh, he hasn't boxed then Scorch. So it's just Berta Beppe.
Yep, Scorch is
left
now
his
just
box.
coming in. Scorch is
Wow.
now just coming in. He boxes, and that's Bo Buddy as well, who that's his second trip into the pit lane. Hazefire also coming through to serve his penalty. So,
Well, Hazefire's a drive-through penalty actually. Ah, so this means Berta could come out in front of
a lot of
Awful
people
then.
getting penalties in this stage of the race, which is not what you want to see. Stay in the lines, folks. Apparently, FaZe also has that penalty, and Berto also has a penalty. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Berta has a penalty then.
Yeah, Berto has a penalty.
A lot of people getting drive-through penalties, sadly. Kent.
And looked boxes.
There he goes. Into the pits then, I guess.
Looked is in the pits, and everyone's diving in to serve their penalties.
Wow.
Look
Silent.
boxes. Phase 5 is in the pits, serving his drive-through. Right behind Lux there, isn't he? Life Mate's leading the Grand Prix.
Wow. The Alpine under new ownership as well, actually. With Joshua Dev.
Yeah.
Could be quite interesting. So who's Life Made behind at the moment? I think that's going to be CR Freak. Yes, I can tell by that turn now it's CR Freak. Yes. You can tell by the way they turn sometimes. They do a lot of sliding. Maybe that's just why they, you know.
And FaZe and Berto. FaZe and Berto cross the white line on pit exit, which will be investigated after the race. Can't do that.
That's not good, is it? So Berto, still yet to pit.
And Awful.
That should be interesting.
Still by.
So there will be an investigation going on later.
Selby's got a penalty as well. And let me just check, actually. Where is Kendi? He's actually disqualified.
Oh, is he?
Kendi's race is over.
Black flag for Kenji.
Black flag for Kendi. He's
Not
going
a
to
good
have
race.
to
He's
box.
starting last at the moment at P15.
Yeah,
that's not good. for
not
him.
great. Not a great start for Red Bull, really. And they are leading the... Well, they're not leading the race, actually.
Well, they're going to lead the race because
Yeah.
Lifeaim hasn't pit yet.
Just going to put in my notes.
Interesting then to see what's going to happen. So Lifeaim, I think they're battling Berto or CR Freak, sorry. Still very close between them. Going for it.
Yeah. And Ken is not boxing. He's stayed out, and Mila Big Flakes will be boxing this lap as well. So
What
the
for,
second... no, Mila is just boxing for new tires. And
I see.
just to check, 65 corner cuts.
So has Luck got a drive-through penalty yet?
No.
Interesting.
He's a few away. He's
Yeah, not long.
He's 3 away. Life May boxes for new tires. That puts Lux into the lead. So yeah.
I think Berto has boxed actually.
And Phase 5 boxes as well. That'll be his tires because he served his drive-through. So he's gonna stop for them new tires.
Wonder what's going to happen next then.
Ooh.
So the two Mercedes fighting right now actually between Apollo X, Bobuddy and Berta Beppe.
Yeah,
Probably
huge
because
fight back
Bobuddy's
here.
lapped. Yeah.
As Apollo's boxing, he's got the penalty, and Scorch also boxing for a drive-through
go.
pin.
So whether Apollo will be changing his tyres. No, they
Scorch
don't.
will be serving his penalty. Good to see that people are serving without me having to remind them.
So Berta
I'm just
Beppe
gonna-
still in P4 right now. Whether they're boxing yet, they got 16 laps left of this race, and it's been 21 laps so far. So
And,
they're still
looks like
yet
Kenny's gonna
to
be
box.
eliminated from the race in a minute.
So the two Williams actually fighting it out now. Here we go. So Starlet Gamer and
Oh, yeah?
Hazefire. Yeah, with the Mercedes involved as
He's
well.
actually
Very big
lapping
battle
him
at the
now.
moment.
He's lapping him.
They're just lapping them, but they're still battling it out. Because there is no such thing as a blue flag in this, pretty much.
Yeah, there is.
Kind of. The FIA ruined everything.
Yeah, and he's letting by. Good. job there.
I don't think
Apollo
they-
now looked still leading. Life may be two. I think. Summits. A bit wrong.
So, not many people. Who have I not spectated? I
Berto
see it's Berto's
boxes.
coming into the pit. Is he going to change his tyres?
Yeah. We'll see if Kenny boxes. If not,
Ban him or something, kick him.
I'm just gonna
So
delete
they're
it
going
now.
to box.
I got him selected, and he is coming in.
Okay,
So
cool.
that's that.
That is the end
Berto
of
lost
their
2
race.
positions in the pit there. Berto's actually going to be the next to be lapped, but the gap is quite big.
Yes, indeed. P8 at the moment.
Into-
CR Freak, so it's 8-9 for Alfa Romeo.
Into the pits goes Kendi.
There we go. Awful having a great
And,
race so far. P5 at the moment behind Hayes Fire. Interesting race for them. They're battling Scorch at the moment, and Hayes Fire in front of their Scorch actually.
Yep, and just checking with looked, he's 1 corner cut away from a penalty, and still by boxes.
Yep.
So that's close. With them as Apollo and Stylen, also, yeah, Apollo and Stylen having a bit of a scrap now, going into the penultimate corner. Quite a bunch of cars back there in the last sector. Silverby comes out. Life for me. Has a drive-through penalty as well.
Oh dear. It's a P2 for him at the moment with FaZe Kid behind him.
Yep, and he's quite far behind as well, 22 seconds.
Yeah, as Awful's now lapping Mercedes and Silby. I think that's
Indeed, but that 22 seconds might not matter so much once looked serves as penalty in the coming laps. So
yeah,
yeah,
interesting. So CR Freak's coming in as well. Wonder if they're going to change their tyres.
that's the second stop for them, or for him. Oh, he's got a penalty.
Ah, okay.
So
Good to
that'll
see they're
lose him a
building it, though.
position. That'll lose a position to the Ferrari, not the Ferrari, the McLaren. Life may also boxes for his penalty. So right now, looks still on the verge of a penalty. And I'll tell you what.
Good race so far. Sadly, we can't spectate the 2
Very
front runners.
Yeah, very chaotic. But down in P8, he can. Zanboy is quite far up the road actually, so.
I think Berto is still yet to box for new tyres. He must have changed his tyres already. At some point. We'll find out, won't we? We'll have to find out.
Ooh. And you should. Oh, Zanboy went off, but that's going to lose him a position as well. Oh, yeah, look to the fastest lap, by the way, and phase 5 actually has just gone and set his fastest lap. Berto, I think. Oh, and that is a disqualification for Apollo, by the way.
Oh, really? So they are out of the race. That's 2 Mercedes. Still out of the points. And he's not gone. He's not boxed.
I think the next person to get a penalty.
I think they've realised what's happening.
Yeah, and that's why you come to practice sessions instead of missing them all.
Showing up. Bye, buddy. Someone we haven't talked about. Nearly in the points.
Learn your corner cuts. Yeah. And this is his first race back. He's he was here last season, but yep. And look, drive-through penalty.
Oh dear.
Look's got a penalty as well, so that'll close up. It made the thing a bit closer as well, wouldn't it? So I want because Look made these. I went to look for advice on the corner cuts, and he advised me that these were the penalties and disqualifications, and he's now on the receiving end of one.
Yeah.
And actually, Bo Buddy, we were just talking about him, on the verge of another corner cut. Another. Oh no, sorry, no, he's not. He's not.
Interesting grid so far. Very interesting. Awful's got a trophy penalty now. Not good for him.
Oh, Apollo hits the wall on entrance to the bits. Race over for him. Has looked also boxes. Let's watch. What has happened to Berto? Now. So we have 10 laps to the end.
Not much happening now. Seems to have calmed down.
No, not much going on right now. As everyone's, yeah, as you say, calmed up. And he's 5 second, about to lap P8. He's still a whole pit stop ahead. Oh, our pit stop behind. I've looked.
Who's
Berto's
Hayes fighting
just
right
two. Berto's just 2 away from another penalty, and awful hits entry. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Pit window closes lap 30. I think it's like
Lap 33, I think.
34. It is.
Okay. Interesting.
But Hayes and Berto are having a decent scrap, but Berto's on the verge of another penalty, so not great for him. We were looking forward to seeing what he could do, and he's bottled it, I'm afraid.
Who, Berto?
He's 1 away. Yeah, Berto, a corner cut away from another penalty.
So, who'd say having the best race as a team? I think it's Ferrari.
Ooh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's a 2-4 for them. They're having a decent race. Red Bull have a bit of a misery, although they're winning. Lux has actually lost 2 seconds in those last few laps. So yeah, Williams, Hayes is doing well, but not on the other hand. Alpine were doing kind of good, but Zenboy had a bit of an issue, went off.
Yeah, he's P9 at the moment. Awful P7.
Yeah.
AlphaTauri is having a decent race. Awful surprised me, actually.
Not really. Hayes, Silby, down in P12. An awful P7, who he was P5. And yeah,
still very
Berto's
close
actually
between
pulling
Hayes and
away
Berto.
from Hayes. Yeah, Berto's
still
pulling
very
away a
close
bit now, actually. But Berto is on a penalty.
Gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it looks like Luke's got this in the bag.
Yeah, Luke has definitely got this in the bag. You did make the prediction. No, that was for qualifying. No, actually, I won't give you that.
I said, I never made a race prediction.
And let's go spectate phase 5 quid. Because I've just...
Yeah, no safety cars so far, which I'm surprised about.
No serious crashes.
A
Only
lot of them
Silby's had a
been
crash,
very
I
good.
think.
Bobody's just boxed. Ooh, that is unsafe.
Bobody?
Bobody's actually kind of stuck.
Oh dear. Safety car? Huh? Oh, he's stuck in the pit limiter.
No, he was stuck against the pit limiter board.
Yeah, so that's what I meant, like the pit limiter board. That's going to put him down in quite a few positions.
Yeah.
He's last, actually, because Apollo is not driving, and neither is Kenji.
Of course. Yeah, it's 1 DNF and 1 last for them right now. And actually, live for me and Zenboy. Zenboy's being lapped, or has just been lapped. He's just lapped his teammate.
Yeah, interesting race from Zenboy. He had a good start, but ended up losing it slightly.
Yeah. 6 laps to go now.
14 seconds.
And
P3 to
Down
P4.
again. The gap phase 5 is actually catching looked. Don't know if he'll be able
Ah,
to catch up all the way to the end, but yeah, a big
7 laps
scrap
left.
here. Hayes and Awful fighting out, and Berto. Berto's a bit far behind, but Hayes and Awful are scrapping for P5 right now, going into turn 1.
Very close between
Decent.
them.
Indeed. There is phase 5. Rounding the penultimate and final corner, and Bobody's box.
Oh, but and Awful's made a mistake there. I think he went a bit wide out of there, so that's given Hayes fired a position there. So what's going to happen now is Berto going to... Can we get a better view from Berto? Oh, Berto's now battling... Sorry. I think Hayes just cut the corner there.
I was just watching thingy.
I don't know if that's just lag. I don't know. But I don't know. I think I just saw him cut the corner.
He's being warned to lift after that corner cut. You can see the gap visibly go down then. But Berto now, P6, Hayes P5. And FaZe has got another drive through, I'm hearing. Has he? Yeah, he has.
Oh, dear.
Not great for him. He was kind of gaining.
Oh, he goes wide out of that corner. Really wide.
Who's that?
A phase.
Oh, yeah. Yep, he's going to be boxing. He's going to want to not lose much time into the pits. And he's hit the wall.
Oh, dear.
These guys need to slow down.
Yeah, they're going too quick. So, 5 laps left of this race. Well, yeah, 5 laps left of this wonderful race so far.
It's been good.
Fame been very quiet.
All right, it's been a bit of a handful for me, and Live Mingo's P2, which is good for him. Yeah, he's got a decent gap as well. Live Fame just has to not get a penalty. He is 15 away. Don't think he'll get it.
So maybe Live Fame can gain a position and get P2.
Conserving corner cuts.
Oh, there's been a flip. McLaren of Meal of Bacon Flakes.
Oh, a flip. The first flip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not good there.
The yellow. He's back on track, and he's not really disturbed anyone there.
No, not really.
It's good. Scorch is actually quite close to his teammates. A 3-4 for a Ferrari. Very good team result. That'll put him top of the tables actually in the constructors. So that's good for them. The team who's completely new actually. And would you believe actually Scorch is a reserve driver? How has he not got the main team?
Exactly. I think they're yet to.
It's not like
maybe they're going to sign.
But they can't swap him out because transfer window's dead or closed. But if there is a genuine reason, and the FA can sometimes allow it, for example, if they physically can't come to any races, that's what's going on with Mercedes. Actually, they're planning on, well, they've dropped Melodic Adrian because he's not come to a single session. Actually, that's why Bobody's on track. And Apollo was rumored to be dropped, but he's obviously here, so could have repaired a little relationship there.
Could be quite interesting.
And the next person who was close to a penalty, I think, is actually Scorch.
Oh dear! About 10 seconds.
Actually, no.
Nearly.
CR Freak.
Oh dear. CR Freak's not had the best of races, has he?
Yeah, he's actually served it. He's serving it. Yeah, he served it already, actually. So yeah, Scorch is the next.
Styling at the moment. P11. That is in front of him.
2 laps to go.
Oof. It's gonna be very close. For the lead, no. But for P2, it could be.
Looks like he's got it settled.
Yeah, look, it's very close between FaZe and Life Aim right now. Or whether that's Zemboy, I don't know actually, I'll check. Yeah, that's Zemboy. Ah. The Trojan horse.
Yeah. There's Bobody.
Still battling out though. So it's around about 8 seconds to the driver behind. Life in between.
Indeed, and Hayes and Hayes, Berto. Oh, actually, Awful's disqualified.
Is he?
He's out. Yeah.
Ah. So Awful has been disqualified from today, everyone.
Yeah. It's starting to think that this may have been a bit unfair, but yeah, there he is pulling into the runoff zone down at the penultimate corner.
Quite an unsafe place. Should there be a
Sad
safety
side,
car? Huh?
unfortunately.
I clicked off just in time there. Nearly broke the cameras. I nearly broke the cameras. And it
Blue
just
flags
clicked off just in
boy.
time.
He was
Oh.
having a decent race.
Zen
Oh.
Boy's just left, I think.
Has he? No, he's here. I see him. He's still here.
I can't spectate him. Huh. Huh. Okay. Like half my thing's gone off.
But yeah, Faye's lapping Bobody there as we reach the penultimate
9
lap.
seconds between
Oh,
Life Aim and
concrete.
Phase.
Close. That's a battle I'm going to watch, actually. I can't. Oh yeah, he's up. He's up the road. Yeah, it's quite far actually.
Hmm.
It isn't. It's not a big number, but it is about a corner or 2 corners ahead. So yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what it's finish is going to be like. So this is the final lap, everyone. I would spectate luck.
Yep.
Car.